What's up everyone and welcome back to another video. Now this won't be your typical anime of the week, this is gonna be something completely different. Kinda like a rant, just me going over some stupid shit that I've seen on the internet, talking and whatnot. In this video I'll be covering a very controversial, sensitive and most importantly a very stupid subject that I've seen going around the internet now for a while. And that is people discussing if anime is sexist towards women. Yes, you heard me right. Man, I don't even know where to begin. Okay. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock for the last century, you should know that sexism has been thrown around for commercials, live action movies, and it even made its way into video games. The thing is that this cancerous complaining bullshit has even made its way into the gaming industry. Some video games even going so far as to uglify their own characters to not be labeled as sexist. Yes, it's come to that, guys. I can't believe it. The majority of the people that's gonna buy the game anyway is not the ones that are complaining in the first place. It's just people with too much time on their hands and too little to do. Well, since this is an anime related channel, I'm gonna be covering the anime part of this subject and leave the gaming and live action stuff to side for now. Yeah, so we have all seen stuff like this and you know, all of these. And who cares? Yes, they're panty shots, they're guys walking in and girls getting changed and so on and so on. And yes, there are even series where girls battle each other with their boobs and butts, and from the guy version there are swim club series and all these fan based shows that only focus on plot for, you know, the viewers. There's literally people sitting there complaining about this stuff that is sexist towards girls. But have they even stopped and looked at the guy's perspective? You know, I don't see many guys complaining about this, even though there's jacked dudes like this and all of these. I'm not trying to compare one to another, saying this is worse or better than the other one, but if you're gonna complain about one thing, then don't leave bring the whole picture in. Don't leave half of it out just because it's more targeted towards you. And besides that, the girls in animes that people are complaining about, they're just skinny, and some of them have huge boobs. It's obtainable, but you know, if you're looking at the guy's perspective, where they're jacked as fuck, even if you were to work out every single day, follow some kind of diet, sleep 8 hours every night for the rest of your life, you wouldn't look like that. Or wait, I reclaim my statement. Even if you were to work out 2 times a day, every single day, following a super strict diet, sleeping 11 hours every night for recovery, shoot your bumhole full of fucking steroids, you will still not be this unproportionally big. It's impossible. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to compare the two, but just to bring the whole picture in, the most important thing here, it's fiction. It's not reality. It's someone's fantasy put onto a piece of paper, voice lined and put in a computer or animated, you get my point, right? There's someone's fantasies put down into an anime or a manga or whatever it is, and if people can't tell, or if people are gonna complain about this, for what reason? I don't see the point in complaining about this. Obviously the anime companies don't give a shit about it, since they're not changing, right? And I bet the people that are complaining about this are not even people that watch anime in the first place. What? And as long as there's an audience and there's money to be made from that audience, creators are gonna keep creating these kind of stuff. And random person on the internet complaining about it is not gonna stop them. Not in the least. I think it's completely ridiculous how people can sit and complain about fictional characters drawn on a piece of paper, because that's not how because it makes them feel uncomfortable. I don't even know why they're complaining, right? I don't sit there and complain, oh, Goku is so fucking ripped, I'm mad, I'm triggered, you know, I don't care. Talking from myself and from my own perspective, I rather, if I'm looking at an action anime or a shonen anime and two guys are fighting it out or whatever. I'd rather see two ripped, fucking buffed guys, or at least normal looking guys, battle it out than fucking two sumo wrestlers. Like, it's just how it is. It's the same goes if there's like creating a kind of a sexy scene or, you know, that kind of stuff. The girls should look attractive. They should be designed to look attractive. That's the whole point of it. Like, there wouldn't be a point of drawing a 200 kilo fucking girl, because that's not what the majority likes. I'm sorry, but it's harsh, but that's the truth. But in conclusion of this little rant that I made, is anime sexist? Fuck no. And if you're one of those that sits and complain about anime being sexist, even though you're not really into anime, then I suggest you go find something else to do, because nobody cares. Now, if you agreed or disagreed with anything I said, or want to add something or start your own discussion, the comment section below is the place to go. And as always, feel free to like, share and subscribe. And until next time guys, stay awesome.